Happy feeling.
I don't even know what song that is.
Nothing. I'm just making it up. I'm just singing. It's cold in here today. I'm okay with it. It's keeping me awake. Alive. It's keeping me alive.
That's slightly. Did you hear about the lady that they found in like Taiwan or Hong Kong or something? She was in
weird lead-in.
She was in a casket, and she was being transported. And all
alive?
Of a sudden they heard knocking.
Yeah, right.
I'm not even
okay. Joking. Welcome to Royally Unhinged, the podcast, where we talk all things marketing, networking, and wizardry, as we like the old Harry Potter. It's everything you need to know and everything you didn't know you needed to know. I'm one of your hosts, Princess Paula, along with this other host,
Tara B.
And together we make two hosts of co-hosts, and together we are Royally Unhinged. Welcome
to our safe space.
Okay, so the first thing we need to talk about before we even get into the topic of the day is, what did I just see go live?
Our merch store.
Yes!
It's out there and it's fantastic. It's on our website, so you can go to relatability.com. There was a post that I just put out.
By the way, the song choice for that post made me beyond happy. Like, as soon as the music came up, I was like, I love her. I love her.
There's so many great shirts on there, and I think we just need to add more. Like, I want to add more, but I don't want to add more. I do, but I don't.
Do you know, first thing, I was recording a podcast this week, and I was trying to touch the gal while I was like, you just have to let me touch you. It's a thing. She just looked at me. I was like, can I just pet you? But where was I going? Oh, I kept using Circle of Smartness. Or no, my Scope of Smartness. And sometimes I use things, and if people haven't listened to the podcast,
then you just don't know. But you can go onto our merch store. Thank you, courtesy of Advanced Sportswear. And you can order all of the crazy things that we've said in the season 2 thus far. Or season 1, because we have It's the Business too.
The business.
We have so many great things. And there's
again that I say all the time, and people just don't understand.
Oh, the last time that you just spoke at the Women in Business Summit that I was at, you kept on saying it. And in my head, I was just like, I was really hoping you were going to look at me so I could be like, the business. But you never did, so I was sad. But, no, go to our merch store, and it's the holiday time right now.
It's the holiday season. Oh, Santa's coming around. But yeah, you're right. Oh, we should have done a Black Friday something.
I was thinking about that, but I was like, I don't
know. Oh, who knows when this is going to air.
Yeah.
So by the time this airs, it's still before Christmas. And you know what? Even if not, it's Christmas somewhere.
It's Christmas season. And you know that you have a Royally Unhinged family member, friend, or something, like super fan that just needs that merch. So.
Oh, I need some merch.
I know.
Wait, I could buy my family some merch for Christmas.
You could. And then it's promoting for us, and it's so great. I was looking at it this morning, and I was like, okay, I want this sweatshirt, I want this hat, I want this.
I know, especially when we're here, because once again, if you're not watching right now, if you're listening, doesn't land. But if you're watching, you'll notice that we're back in the studio again. And I was telling someone this morning when they were saying, Paul, I love your shirt. I said, thank you. I had to find things I can wear in the studio because it's Tara's colors on display, not Paula's colors. So okay,
I'm actually very
on brand with the couch. But that's why I want to buy some merch. I was actually thinking today, I want some merch that I can wear when we record that matches the studio.
And it's just a whole marketing thing in itself, but because all of the colors of shirts and sweatshirts and hats and whatever that's on our merch store is personally branded, so it's within our brand. So there's something for, I think, everything.
Which, fun fact, totally unrelated, only fun for me. I was buying myself a new suitcase today because I'm traveling so much and I've already worn out my suitcase.
Did you find one with crowns on it?
No, but I am going to put crowns on it. Yep. But usually I always have a pink suitcase because pink, I don't know. But Matt was like, go with blue, the navy blue, because that's in your brand colors. Yeah. And I was like, oh, well played, operations manager.
No, same. That's when one of my clients that I travel with, because I have a backpack that's branded for him. And then my carry-on that, I think I mentioned this in a podcast before, but the carry-on that I have, it's actually the bright orange, which is part of his brand as well. So it's just like, it's all tied
Yeah, it was tied
together.
to. Okay, well, this is actually a good segue. It's not really what I'm going to talk to you about.
Whoa.
Not wow.
Words?
Was that English? This is actually a good point because this is what people don't realize. In the podcast I was a guest on this week, which someday when it airs, I'll let you know. But we were talking about brand because they were like, Paula, you're the queen of brand and blah, blah, blah. Flatter me. I love it. But it is having the mentality of, are you always representing your business and branding your business? Because that's such an important part of marketing and being memorable.
Yep.
Because again, I'm going to go back to, and I always go back to the fact that we don't have commercials anymore.
Yeah.
There are commercials, but no one's watching.
Right.
We will pay extra to not have commercials on our streaming services. We don't want commercials. So because of that, the repetition that existed in commercials and made commercials a great way to market and advertise your brand, we've lost some of that.
Mm-hmm.
We've lost like, oh, it's the same commercial. Now I know how to sing the song. Now I know the little tagline, like, I'm loving it. Like whatever it is.
National American University.
That one too. I've fallen and I can't get up. Like,
where's the beef?
Oh, classic. All of those things we have ingrained in our head because we watch commercials. So because of that, anytime we can be just repeating the same message of our brand, of our product, whatever it is. So things like having your brand colors, having a logo where people just see it, hear it over and over again.
Yeah, totally.
Like for my tagline, we treat everyone like royalty. People are so used to hearing me say that because I will repeat it every chance I get to lock it into their heads.
Yep.
And now when I get my suitcase, I am going to put like some little crayon stickers on it.
Yep.
So I recognize it.
I would totally, I mean, if I ever travel for myself, I would totally do that. But like if I end up traveling with you, which I think I will at some point here
very soon.
Yeah, it's all about, because I don't need to, well, that's a whole other story.
Okay, speaking of traveling, if you want, did you know that if you want to sponsor our podcast, first you can just sponsor our podcast nice and neat and tidy. And we will do a podcast where we talk about you, your brand, who you are, all the things. But we will travel on vacation. Nope. Maybe it's a vacation coming to you.
She's only saying that because I just got back from a week-long cruise.
And I'm planning our family vacation right now.
I am slightly tanned.
Of course. Look at you, golden child. Okay, if you want us to come on location,
there you go,
to your place of business, we will come and bring our stuff and our gear and record the podcast at your place and talk about you and your business and your industry and all the things.
All the great things.
So just reach out. And even if you're not going to, oh my gosh, sponsor, subscribe.
I think she needs her Monster.
I haven't even had it yet. I so need it. Did you know we've now been doing this for how many weeks? Many. 30.
Since February.
Something. A lot. Every week, every Wednesday, this pops up. So, oh, that was the post I was going to do. I want to do a post of a screenshot. If I don't write this stuff down, it's gone. My head is like a colander.
It's recorded now.
Colander. Like it goes in and right the way through.
You have mind diarrhea?
Like pasta, like draining
like you
pasta.
Went to Taco Bell and
I don't like yours. That's disgusting. Like mind diarrhea. Okay, on that point, so here's what I want to talk about today.
Yes.
And we're gonna head over to the marketing space. We're gonna talk about marketing and advertising. Because whoever you are, if you're in business, have business, work for a business, you are trying to find customers. Because you're trying to make money. And so you can stay in business and retire and go on vacation. So we haven't seen each other in so long. How about you just sit back, folks, and watch while we catch up and chit chat away. Okay, so I saw this video. And in this video, this guy was talking about Chili's. And Chili's, the restaurant.
I want my baby back, baby back. I want my baby back, baby back.
Ribs.
Baby back, baby. Chili's, baby back ribs. Barbecue sauce.
See, earlier conversation about commercials. Okay, so they are a restaurant, a brand, if you will, that was heading downhill.
Yep.
Restaurants are closing, losing market share. You know, you mentioned Chili's. People were like, what's that? Except for you, who sings the entire theme song. So what was so cool? So in this video, this guy was saying that then one day a gal goes to one of the restaurants and is filming herself, right? Typical modern day influencer, videoer person. And she orders a menu that's not a regular on menu item. It's kind of like an off menu
She orders
item.
a menu that's not
Or an item. If you can keep up today
this
first.
is so fun.
And don't forget to look for
Dumbledore,
who's hidden somewhere in the studio.
I did a good job
Cindy.
this time.
Okay. So gal goes to Chili's, orders an item that's like an off menu item, like not
Like a
one of their
secret one.
Yeah, it's just like not one of their main things or whatever it is.
Yeah.
So she orders a kind of like mozzarella sticks, but like a cheesy fry. Like I think they were called cheesy fries is what they're called.
Cheese fries?
So, but it's cheese.
Texas fries?
So
Yeah.
she's sitting there and she's just recording a video, eating these things, showing the cheese pull, how it's like a really good cheese pull.
I'm a sucker for a really good cheese pull.
Right? So all of a sudden, so this one gal, and she's not like a big major influencer type person, but she does this video showing it. Suddenly in the next quarter, the numbers were ridiculous. The hundreds of thousands of dollars, all of a sudden their market share jumps up, and it's all from people going in and ordering this item. So her video starts getting so much traction. Everyone's coming in and suddenly their market share is coming up.
Yeah.
So then they do something that's really smart. And I'm going to pause here for a moment. Because when it comes to marketing, that big word that people use for everything, or advertising, or promoting, whatever you want to call it. Sometimes people are just like, I don't know what to do. Has to be something big. Has to be something fanatical. Blah, blah, blah. And they hire companies and people sit in boardrooms and they're trying to come up.
Focus groups and whatever.
And I think we've had this conversation that it seems these days, simple is better. Authentic, genuine, keeping it simple, kind of grassroots. So what Chili's did, which was really, really smart, was once they realized that she had done this video, all kinds of people saw it. It was causing all kinds of customers to come in and eat. So rather than taking all of the money that their marketing budget that they had been doing on all these like crazy big ideas, whatever, they just started going and finding other influencers, other people, and said, well, you go to a restaurant near you, film it. We'll pay you to film it. And then once you post it, tag us and we will repost it. So what happened was it appeared as if there was
that the start of influencer marketing?
No, but of the comeback of Chili's.
Okay.
And they've got the garlic buns. Red Lobster did this too because they were on a massive downhill trend. But what was really, really good about this, and one of the reasons why I pulled this as a talking topic today. So, because like, let's just say I was one of the people. So they pay me, they're like, hey, we're going to pay you, pay for your meal, whatever, pay for you to come in, eat, make a video. And when I would post the video, I would be tagging Red Lobster or Chili's.
Yeah.
Hey, I went to Chili's, say I had these really good cheesy fries, and tagging Chili's. So then when Chili's shares my post, it just looks like organic content.
Yeah.
Because it just looks like, and versus, okay, so there's a lot to unpack here. Nowadays, a lot of influencers will go places and say, oh, I'm going to come and make a video, like it's the influencer instigating
Instead
it.
of, yes, I see that a lot, especially with influencers. Like, I've seen a couple on TikTok or something that it's like a point of view video. So it's like somebody else is recording an influencer, like trying to go into a place and being like, I will review your stuff if you give me a free meal. And it's like, that's so, I don't know. That's not, because then.
Well, the gal that started this thing with Chili's, she didn't have like a ton of followers. She was just kind of doing her own thing.
Yeah.
She wasn't doing this as someone who was doing it for a living or thought that they were all that. And I think that's what made it really good is it ended up getting a whole bunch of views.
Yeah.
And then Chili's was able to use that.
Right.
So it was organic. It was very just kind of real and natural. But then what they did, what was so smart is they saw something that worked. Okay, so the story keeps going. So they saw something that worked. They started finding other people and they said, you come in, eat something, review it, post it, tag us. will repost it. So then it looks like they're just sharing and reposting content of people liking their stuff, which is
like
already
real people instead of like creating something that has like paid actors, and
yes,
that's so much more authentic,
right?
and so much better.
And you're just finding other people that are tagging you and reposting what they're putting out there,
Yeah.
which hits better. So then all of a sudden, when the next quarter came and everybody was coming and eating these cheese fries or whatever it was, and they were starting to get busy again, the next thing they did was they said, okay, let's create a menu item, because they know that they're competing with the restaurants that are out there. And
Right.
the restaurants, where it's costing, like, let's say, like a lot of fast food restaurants, you're paying $20 almost to go in and get lunch.
Yeah.
It's really expensive. So Chili's said, let's come up with a lunch menu item that's like $9.99, so people can have a restaurant experience, but at fast food prices. So suddenly, if you were to go into a Chili's now at lunchtime, they're packed.
Yeah.
Because people are going in, they're having a sit-down restaurant experience, but at a price that's reasonable. Or I think it was even cheaper. Was it $6.99? Okay, now I have to double back and look.
I mean, it probably was, because then if you think about like Applebee's had their 2 for $20, that was just like blah, and now it's like 2 for $26.
Yeah, like they knew that if they priced it like really well and reasonable, then everyone will come there for lunch, which is so true. You get enough people coming in, you more than make up the prices that you're discounting. And then once they started getting packed, like you could go into any Chili's at lunchtime and it's super full and super packed. So then they said, all right, let's start doing like a happy hour margarita special, when it was, I forget, again, something ridiculously cheap.
The because I know Applebee's does.
Okay, now I gotta look while we're talking. Keep talking.
I'm just
talk
like
to the nice people.
If they are nice. No, I know like Applebee's
baby back, ribs. Thanks.
Like Applebee's had some happy hour thing. What was the margarita called? They had a margarita thing. Perfect margarita. I'm wondering who came up with it first. I'm wondering. I was gonna say something about. Oh, this is gonna bother me.
We are on it today, folks.
Oh, so not. You were talking about. Okay. Well.
Okay, so now they have, sorry, I'm going to interrupt you now. They have the happy hour specials are every weekday. Come to Chili's, save on beers and margaritas with their happy hour specials. Okay. But I just saw something else. It was like lunch.
How many Chili's do we have in the Midwest? I know there's one in Woodbury.
Okay, Chili's, just so you know, if we now send a bunch of people your way because of this podcast, you're welcome. Give us a free margarita.
Oh, that's what I was going to say. So, and maybe you're alluding to this at some point, so maybe I'm jumping too far ahead.
Oh, no. Jump away. Jump away. Jump away. Oh, which reminds me, if one of us remembers, we're going to talk about the Macy's Day Parade. I have some comments.
Okay. I was going to say that, especially for like some of the business owners that are out there, they are always like, oh, I need to do like high-end content. I need to have all of this like super fancy stuff. I need to hire a video company.
She gets me.
I need to do all of this stuff. But here's the thing, and this is what, and I think we've kind of talked about this just a little bit before, but haven't really dived into the fact that being authentic and genuine and just putting up that really quick video is so much better and gets so much more traction on it than something that's high produced. I'm not saying that you shouldn't go out and find those video companies and have like a promo video or something like that like sits on your website or on your pinned on your YouTube channel or like whatever it is. But if you're putting out content, because like you can see just with how Chili's just saved themselves by just resharing this one post from this random girl who had however many followers at the time. But it was so genuine and authentic, and it was personable. It wasn't like, and that's actually, I'm working with a nonprofit right now, pro bono, because I do that every once in a while. I know you do too. But I'm working with a nonprofit, and they have all of this stuff in Canva that they've made in the past couple years. Like just text posts and all of this stuff. And I was like, when I was doing their social media calendar, I was like, do you have any like photos from previous events? Like, do you have any like, excuse me? And they're like, oh, I'll have to try and dig it up and stuff. And I was like, okay. So once I finally found it, I was like, here's the reason why I'm asking. We can put out the text post that you guys have been doing in Canva. Sure. But if we're trying to raise awareness for people to attend or to sponsor something, they need something to connect to. So putting out pictures from past experiences, past events, makes that connection again, makes that happy feeling again for...
Happy feeling. Happy feeling.
I don't even know what song that is.
Nothing, I'm just making up. I'm just singing. It's cold in here today. I'm okay with it. It's keeping me awake. Alive. It's keeping me alive.
That's slightly... Did you hear about the lady that they found in like Taiwan or Hong Kong or something? She was in...
Weird lead-in.
She was in a casket. And she was being transported and all
alive?
Of a sudden they heard knocking.
Yeah, right.
I'm not even
okay, if we're going to go there, we're going off the rails. This is why, I'm going to teach you a little trivia. So this is why back in the day, I don't know, 1800s, 1700s, oftentimes they would accidentally bury people alive and they didn't know they were alive yet because they thought they were dead. The weird diseases would show that way. So that's why they would put a little string down into the casket and it came outside to a bell so that if they woke up and were still alive,
I think I knew that.
They would ring the bell, which is where we get the saying,
Saved by the Bell.
Yes.
Wow. I didn't know the Saved by the Bell part.
Look at the value in that we bring you. But that's why, because they would wake up and they would be able to ring the bell and then they would know they were actually alive.
I wonder if they just put sensors in there now these days.
No, I don't know, because I think our medicine is supposed to be good enough that you catch it.
Not, because this lady woke up and she was knocking at it, and it was actually like something that would was be posted terrifying on a news channel. Yeah,
but I guess that, like they say, any press is good press.
Well, is it?
I don't.
That's another podcast.
I was gonna be like, speaking of chilies, I'm a little chilly. Okay, so we're gonna stick with this for a second. So I realize not everybody's on TikTok, and that is a platform, albeit very popular. Not everyone's on it. Right. I'm obsessed. I enjoy it greatly. It's one of the things that in the last couple, really at all.
I mean, I still have it. I just don't go on it anymore.
Here's what I don't like. It has taken the same trajectory that we've seen Facebook and Instagram, that they start out great, they start out informative,
and then they start changing it too much, and now it's not.
Well, no, now it's all about selling. So very quickly they all become selling. So I find on TikTok, like almost every post I'm looking at has a little orange thing that tells me they're an affiliate and they're selling something.
Yeah.
And do I buy? Yes, I do. Quite a few things, which is why I don't like that, because I'm very susceptible to the selling.
Yeah, I've gotten the chamois or something for your car that like just wipes it all clean. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Yes,
I know you know.
I thought you were going to say ShamWow.
It's kind of like a ShamWow.
Okay, where am I going? Okay, so on TikTok right now, there's an account. Oh my gosh. It's an account right now that's been getting a lot of traction very quickly, and his name is Davis, and he's this high school kid. And he started where he was just in the cafeteria, very unassuming, like nice, all-American type kid. Sitting there in his cafeteria, he's like, "Hi, I'm Davis, and this is day 3 of reviewing my school lunches." So he's just got like his cafeteria lunch. And it's the most like literally he's sitting at the cafeteria table and his buddies across the table just filming him. Within 2 days or 3 days of this starting, the followers went nutso. His account grew, but the biggest one is Slim Jim. Every single day, Slim Jim comments on his post.
Oh, that's funny.
And it's just this cool thing. Every day is this like some fun, witty, and it's always right at the top because everybody likes them. And with something like that, so he's like, his following has grown to something obscene really quickly. It's really great. And the kid is just the nicest kid. But I'm saying this because sometimes stuff like that can happen with a regular type account, or for these businesses, like if Chili's were to start commenting on certain things, people notice that.
Oh yeah.
They notice when the big companies and those big accounts are commenting on posts.
I think Wendy's does that a lot too.
Mm-hmm.
Wendy's and Burger King I've seen a lot. Even I feel like all of the fast food chains are just like.
Are you a closet like Taco Bell lover? Are you a Taco Bell person?
I mean, I like it when I used to eat it, but I don't like
anymore.
I mean, I don't really eat it anymore. I'm on a different diet.
No Taco Bell.
No Taco Bell.
No run to the border for this gal.
No quiero Taco Bell.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, that's another one. You'll get the Taco Bell dog.
See? It's all from
make
a run for the border. Ding. Like all the things. It's
all
like, how do we get those tunes and songs and embedded anymore?
Repetition. I
don't know what people are watching. Like, unless you're watching, Super Bowl commercials, or I don't even know what other big event. All right. Speaking of big events, Macy's Day Thanksgiving Parade.
Yes.
First of all, I thought it was similar to other big events where you could watch it on multiple channels. But no. I guess one.
It's only on NBC, right?
They buy the rights to it, and they're the only ones that could broadcast it. I was a little disappointed because I'm not a big fan of Hoda and whoever is her co-host. Sorry. But
I don't even know who you're talking about.
Okay, let's pause here for a minute, because what Tara is saying, back in the day, once upon a time, we knew who the hosts were of all the morning shows.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Go ahead. Well, no, go.
Okay. It's really funny that she just said that right now, because I was literally just having a conversation about this with my husband yesterday, but not about like show hosts or anything. It was about football players. Because I just got asked, or like we were watching one of the games or something, and or like even with you, I always just say like JJ McCarthy or something, just because that's the only one that rings in my head. I used to love watching the Minnesota Wild, like way back in the day. Like I was a huge Wild fan. Like my truck, I had custom decals on it, which I think I've showed you. I had a custom made Wild bar that I actually, like, my mom helped me, and we like went to different like hockey facilities. And I actually have a couple hockey sticks that like Parisi had, like Vanek, like some of the bigger hockey names and stuff, and I made a bar top out of it. It's actually sitting over there.
Oh,
if you
cool.
didn't see it. But anyways, I was a huge fan. And, after kids, I didn't really have time to watch that anymore. And I just kind of fell to the wayside. Like, it's not like I'm sad that I don't watch it anymore, but it's just like other things became more important than me sitting down and watching a hockey game. But it was interesting because when I was a huge fan of it, like I could name all the players. Like there was Suter, there was Vanek, there was Bugard, there was Devin Dubnyk, there was like I knew the team of the Minnesota Wild, so I was really into it. So then kind of transfer this, because what we were talking about was football. And I got asked recently.
No one right now.
So I was asked recently, like, oh, are you a football fan? And I was like, I used to be. Like, I really liked watching the Green Bay Packers like, back in the day. And that was even just like 6-7 years ago.
Yes.
Like, that's when I like Bakhtiari, Clay Matthews, Jordy Nelson.
Back when we won the Super Bowl. Like, back then, it was so good. It was Rodgers, Nelson.
But you knew everybody.
Yes.
You knew everybody on the team. So now today, because then I was asked, like, oh, do you like watching football? And I was like, I mean, I'll watch it if it's on. Like, the Viking Packer game, like that. Well, I wasn't able to watch that because I was on a plane, but even yesterday, it was the Packers and the Lions.
Yeah.
Which that's another rivalry, whatever. So it was just interesting because now that I don't know who any of the players are anymore, I don't care. Like, I'm not connected to that team.
Totally 100% agree, relate, on board, because it's the same thing. I used to be a super fan, and I still am a fan, but I don't know who anybody is. It's like, who are our boys?
But I don't know anybody.
Who's playing? So you're not as attached to it because you don't have the connection.
So then we started talking about this. We were driving to his parents, we were just talking about all this because we're like, why is it that we just don't really care anymore? Like, we don't have that connection anymore. And it's just because you don't have any of the players, because all of them just get traded constantly,
Yes.
or they accept contracts somewhere else. And I'm like, you know who never left and is still there? Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce are still with the Kansas City Chiefs.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they've ever played for another team. And I think that's why the Chiefs fan base is so wild and rowdy about them, is because they still have staple players.
Yeah, they still have someone. You had a jersey. Like for us, we had Favre for the longest time, and then he went to the Vikings, which is like the other side. So if you had these, like we have all kinds of Favre artwork and stuff in our house, and it was like, do we keep it or not? So to your point, when someone stays that long, it really builds endurance.
Or like even I can even say back in the day, like for the Vikings, like Randy Moss and Culpepper, and like there were other names, Brad Johnson. Remember we were talking about this, and I was like, there was a Viking player like when I was like 15, 16 years old that I was like a huge fan of, and I couldn't remember. I thought it was Randy Johnson. It was Brad Johnson. My mom told me.
Okay, you bring up another point that I was actually thinking on the way over here that I wanted to talk about. So thank you. And that is, so often I've been having this conversation so much lately, Tara, with people who think they always have to go bigger and better. That next year it has to be bigger, greater, more expensive.
Yep.
Whether it's in business where people are like, we had a really good year. Next year we have to grow by 5%, 20%. I'm like, why? What says who?
They want to take over.
And when it comes to events, it's like, this year was great. We sold out and it was awesome. Next year we need live giraffes and whatever. Like people are always like, what can we do next year?
Okay, who said that they needed live giraffes?
Okay, maybe that's just me. But it's also, if you look at sports, like if you have the same people, if you have a really good year and a winning team, why lose them? Like if you can keep them the next year, one would think you're going to have another good year because you have a good team and they get to know each other.
So I want to say something about that too, because then we were even talking about Tom Brady and how everyone was like, okay, the Patriots, like, oh, it's Tom Brady that's carrying the team. It's Tom Brady. And they're like, no, like he's not carrying the team. He's going to retire and we're still going to be the best and we're going to win the Super Bowl every single year. As soon as he left, they suck now. I don't know what even.
Okay, but how often? Okay, if you are out there right now, I hope that you listen to the end of this podcast because we're going to give you gold right now. Because if you are running a business, in a business, trying to figure something out, promotions, things that go well. I even see this with churches where they do things really well. And then the next year I'm like, are you doing the same event? And they say no. And I say, why? It was liked. It was well loved, well received. Why would you not just repeat something? You already know how to do it. The blueprint's there. You've got it figured out. If you have a key event that goes really well, do it again. Just repeat it. Repeat it. Unless you have a pandemic that like throws everything off its hinges, repeat what works. You don't always have to come up with something new, flashier, more expensive, with big names. If you have something good, a good product, a good event, a good process, repeat it. I'm so frustrated with people always going like, we need something new. No, you don't. It worked really well. Do it again because you're building that repetition in your customer, your clients, your members' mind where they're like, oh, do we get to do this again this year? Are you going to have this again? And you start to build that repetition.
But then, if you keep changing it to go bigger and better every single year, it's like, is there a glass ceiling then? Like, where's the
That's
ceiling?
just it. Like, we had a meeting recently where I said, what are we going to do? Take rocket ship rides to the moon? Like, is that where we're going to end?
And I said, yes, I would love a rocket ship ride. Actually, I wouldn't. I don't think I would want to go to space.
No, I would not. But it's just that point of like, instead of always trying to go bigger, greater, because, what are you going to do someday? Like, you're going to jump the shark, right? It's going to be where you can't go any further. When you have something good, a good product, a good process, you can just repeat it. People like the familiarity. And what happens is, like, if let's say I know that you are a company and every year you have a certain dough on the go sale, or every year you have an event that I bring my family to, it is something I'm going to look forward to. I like, and I'm going to start telling people, see previous podcasts on the Renaissance Festival when you're talking about that.
Yep.
And then when you go and you bring people with you and you look forward to it and you know what's going to be there, maybe you bring a little more money the next year and then your kids want to bring a friend and it becomes like a tradition and something you look forward to. You have to build that momentum.
Yep.
Too many businesses don't get momentum because they don't stick at it and keep doing it long enough. And then they go, why isn't this working? Well, you did it once.
Yeah.
And the first time was great. Second time, you're getting traction. Third time, you now have fans. Fourth time, you're getting you have to do things repeatedly for people to get it, whether it's a sports team, whatever.
Whatever it is. They just...
And in marketing, people think I'm going to do one event and I'm going to blow up.
No.
And have like a million
I'm sorry.
customers.
If that happens, it's going to be 5 seconds of fame. And it's going to be...
It's going to burn out.
Maybe it happens and... Oh, my voice just...
Tara's a little bit under the weather.
I'm just getting over it.
She may be tan, but she's under weather. Okay, so speaking of a tradition, let's end with this today. So we happen to recording, we are recording this the week of Thanksgiving. So
Yes.
which means it was the annual Macy's Day Parade. And next year, it's going to be the 100-year anniversary.
Is it really?
So,
This year was 99. I didn't even watch it.
Look at her doing math. I did, but I regret it.
Yay, me!
She could subtract 1. I'm like kind of teed it up to see if she would say it, and she did. I'm so happy she did that.
I just wanted to say something.
No, you were like, so today this year was 99? I adore you. I missed her. Okay, so ironically, the day before Thanksgiving, my husband and I just happened to watch Miracle on 34th Street.
Yep.
Which it starts with the Macy's Day Parade right at the beginning, blah, 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 Santa Claus.
Santa Claus. Where's that from?
Miracle on 34th Street.
No, I know. But there's another movie where it's
Santa
Kidnap
Claus.
Mr. Santa Claus. It's Nightmare
Night Before Christmas?
Yes.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Sam
Oh yeah,
was
you're the one that
crazy.
hasn't seen a bunch of Christmas movies. You're the weird one. Says Mrs. Claus. Okay, focus. So, Thanksgiving Day Parade.
Yes.
And I'm watching this and I'm like, okay, cute tradition. Let's watch Miracle. There were moments, Tara, I was having conversations with the TV and anyone in the room that would listen. Because here comes the Toys R Us float. Toys R Us, you got Jeffrey the giraffe on there, kids on the float dressed as Legos and things. Toys R Us. The artist on the float was this hardcore rapper. I was like, did anyone think ahead of who they were putting on what floats? So here comes hardcore.
Wait, who was it?
Oh, I don't even, because I don't know them well enough. Like, that's not my genre.
I heard Busta Rhyme was on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Yeah.
one.
Yes. But the rapper that, like, we're talking like, he's in the hood with his homies and they're talking, they used to be like, I'm on the Toys. It's like, okay. I was watching this going, it's so not on brand for this person. And I was like, okay, do you care? Or did your agent just call you and say, you get to be in the parade, you're going on this float? And at any point did he say, I don't know if I want to be on this float because it's not on brand for who I am and my
I'm sure
messaging
he
and my
doesn't
image.
care.
But does the check he's handed override that? I think these are important things for people to keep in mind with who they are as a business and a brand.
Yeah. I mean, at one point for me, like, I was just taking jobs all the time just because that's where I was. But now I'm like, there's only certain jobs that I will accept. Like, there's certain avenues. And if it's like not...
It seems so ridiculous, Tara, to see this guy dressed as he was dressed, singing a song that I'm sure they dialed down, even though he's known as being like a rapper that doesn't sing about real family-friendly things. But he's right beside these kids dressed as pieces of Lego. And I was just looking at it going like, this doesn't, it just...
One of these things is not like the other.
And everyone, like, they have like the Jolly Green Giant float. They have all these floats and they have to just stick a famous person on them singing a song. There was what am I trying to say? Like, not to contrast, but like, it was so... It was frustrating to watch.
It was so night and day difference that it didn't.
And they're all lip syncing, and they're all lip syncing, and some of them would even stop singing because it's like they were irritated to be lip syncing. But I was like, you're still on camera. We can see that you're not even singing at
So-
all at this point.
This morning, I was seeing a ton of posts about all of this on Facebook.
Really?
There's a lot of, like, I don't know what's going on with my feed right now. I'm kind of over Facebook again. But, well, I've always been over it. But anyways, it was like Jewel was lip singing, and like they showed her up close, and she like just stopped singing all of a sudden. And like people were really upset about that. There was other things that were just like people, oh, the whole viewers just like really hit. I was like, oh, I just don't even want to be on Facebook. Like, it's
No, but
just
it was like
so-
watching this parade, it just felt very not great. It just, there was one or two things that I thought were well done, but there was some of it where it was just like, why? Like, what are we doing and why? And I don't know. It was just, I don't know. I mean, you make a good point, because when you're a business or when you're an entrepreneur, sometimes you do things because you got to pay your bills. And you compromise maybe a little bit, or you do things that you promised you would never do.
If you think about that with like actors and actresses though too, because like they audition for a ton of roles all the time, and they normally end up auditioning for a role that they don't get, but they get cast for another role.
Or the amount of commercials you see with like famous people on, and they're like, what's in your wallet? Like, they're doing those kind of things.
Oh,
but
I hate those commercials.
But it pays their bills. So what do you do when
it
it's,
does.
I don't know. At the end of the day, I don't know. All right.
Is your soul saved?
How far are you willing to go? And we've actually talked about this. Sometimes we take jobs and it's like, I'm taking the job because I got to pay my bills. And that's why a lot of people work. Not everyone gets the option of, oh, I only do things that are fun and that I love and enjoy.
Not everybody gets to do that.
But you get to do it because you get to subscribe and like and follow along with a podcast that you love. And whether you're listening to it on the job, at home, in the pool, on the treadmill.
In the pool?
You could be floating in the pool listening to the podcast.
I know, but it's like
maybe there are people listening to us that live where it's warm.
Oh. Like Fiji?
Anyhoodly. Until next time, we want you to go and buy some of our Royally Unhinged merch and start representing. And if you do, take a photo, send it to us. Snippity doodah over this way. Tag us.
Share it.
We would love that. We would love to say that. Or tag Chili's and buy us some yummy margaritas and fries. And we would love that as well. Until next time, we hope that you are cruising, tanned, and all of the things.
Not sick.
And not sick. Or on a float with Jeffrey the giraffe. But otherwise, keep listening and subscribing, and let us know if you would like to sponsor the podcast. As always, I'm one of your co-hosts, Princess Paula, along with my other co-host,
Terry.
And together, we are Royally Unhinged. Happy holidays. Happy Turkey Day and Grinch Day.
Post Turkey Day.
Malone. Post Malone.
Post Malone.
Happy Post Malone.